I put anything on my inventory, do I get like the bar limit? No. Like, what if I picked up belt lanes? Oh. Do I get that when I pick up the... Yeah, I get the bar limit when I pick up the sticky notes. I do not get anything. But I have the factories.
Right.
Where's like said factories?
Over here.
Over...
Right where I'm standing.
Okay.
Green science.
Green science. You probably just
maybe
want
not like that.
Yeah.
Fully all in a line.
I won't. I only have room for. There we go. Is that right?
Yeah, that should be fine.
It's the green sign. There we go. It was like a cloud of no. Alright. Oh, that's you.
That's the nanobots.
Oh, the nanobots, alright.
Oh, we need electricity.
Yeah, a little bit. Now what do we want to research? We want to research...
Loaders, probably.
Inserters, is that even available yet?
It is. It's towards the bottom.
Oh, loaders, there they are. Good old 150 cents.
What do we need for boilers?
Yeah, the ore miners are staggering.
All right, let's go up this power production. Need pipes. Or inserters. Oh, and there is our electricity problem solved.
Alright.
I tripled our power. You know what? We actually probably need... or 2 more machines. Green science to produce green science at the same speed that we're producing red science at. Okay. Are some necks.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know if we're doing it at the same. Well, maybe we probably are.
The
No.
bottlenecks are just in the circuit boards, I think.
Yeah.
Because they just need fast inserters on these copper wire. Kind of the same thing here, probably.
All right, now we're ready to play the game for real.
Yeah, right. That's basically that's basically what we needed to actually get started. Honestly, I'm surprised quickly.
Yeah, we did it in one streaming session.
We did, yeah. That should put us in a pretty good good place for next time. I would think. The big thing is gonna be, well, among other things, like the big thing is gonna be figuring out. We'll be dealing with the slag. Because to deal with the slag, you need. I've been looking into this. You need large amounts of. You need large amounts of. Oh, I'm losing my mind here. Sulfuric acid.
Yeah.
And sulfuric acid is like a huge pain in the ass. There is an ore sorting method that we can use to get it. There's a thing called flotation cells.
Jesus Christ.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's like the next step. It's the next tier after just crushing and sorting. It's crush, use these flotation cells, and then sort what that produces. And that, like, the flotation cells you have to give them purified water. And then they output sulfuric wastewater, which can be turned into sulfuric acid. The problem lies in that when you sort that way, you know, like when you do the sapphirite, right? Regularly, you get iron and copper.
Yep.
When you do it's called chunk sorting. When you do chunk sorting, it gives you more things.
Right.
Here, let me look at this. So, chunk sorting iron, right, or sapphirite, still gives you slag, but it also gives you 2 iron ore, 1 copper ore, 1 silicon ore, 1 nickel ore.
All right.
All things which will just like back up.
All right, and then so wait a minute. So I'm looking at this here. So I'm in the metallurgy smelting. So if we use like the blast furnace, it creates an iron ingot, and then I'm assuming.
Okay, so the metallurgy stuff. So how this goes? Because if you just smelt iron ore, it's like 4 iron ore makes 3 plates or something like that.
Yep.
To get a 1-to-1 ratio, you smelt iron ore in a blast furnace into iron ingots.
Yes.
From there, you put those iron ingots in an induction furnace to make molten iron.
All right.
And then from there, you take the molten iron and you put it in a it's like a casting machine to make
Oh,
plates.
okay. There's the casting machine. Oh, there's the induction furnace. Okay.
And that is, I believe the ratio. I've set this up on the other save. The ratio is 1 blast furnace, 2 induction furnaces, and each induction furnace gets 3 casting machines.
Holy shit.
Right. Yeah, and I actually think after setting up some stuff like that, I actually think the way to handle it is to not make the, because do I have the materials to make any of this stuff? Not really. But anyway, the way I was setting it up was it was all kind of like here, I'll demonstrate with like inserters or something. I'm gonna do this. So like, if this is, I can't set that down just anywhere. If this is the blast furnace, right?
Okay, so we got a blast furnace.
Oh, okay. We'll use that as a blast furnace. These are your induction furnaces.
Okay.
And they're bigger, but they come off the side. And then you feed those into three casting things, and then those go out onto belts. And 2 of those, 2 setups like that produce slightly more than a yellow belt's worth of iron plate.
I see.
But I actually think the way to do it is to take the blast furnace out entirely and do all of that somewhere else, and then belt the ingots to where you need them, because there are like, we don't have any of it unlocked yet because we haven't done the research for it, but like the steel needs iron ingots in the recipe to make steel ingots. So it makes sense to just make all the iron ingots you need at one place and then ship those to where you're making steel. You can make solder in a setup like this, and it skips the need for the resin entirely. And I think later down the line, well, obviously all this stuff, the further down the line you get, the higher the output you get per ore, basically.
Okay.
But further down the line, you mix like tin ingots and lead ingots to make solder. So you need the ingots and like, I don't know. I think it might be better to do that, the ingots separately. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm looking. I wonder, is there much? You need any compression with the molten iron? Because I'm thinking like, so if you pump like the molten iron in like those containers, and like, would you get more bandwidth if you like ship them via like a liquid train or something? I don't know.
I don't think there's any reason to do that though, because
Probably
like
isn't.
if you just like one machine feed, like you don't want to make that stuff on spot. You know what I mean? You don't want to make iron where you need iron at. You want to ship iron. There are ways to get higher compression with this metallurgy stuff. Like there's things that you can make that you can then uncompress out. Like you can make like compressed versions of iron.
Oh, this is starting to sound like Building Titans.
Yeah, like, which you can like unpack then later.
Yeah.
But I don't know that there's a whole lot of reason to actually do that. And then like I think later on you can unlock like casting gear wheels instead of making them in an assembly machine, that kind of stuff. So but we're a little ways off of those setups yet. We got this going though, and we've already got like 600 base electric boards, which is that's like 60 loaders, which is a lot.
We have warehouses yet?
We do. We have that research.
All right. Do we need ore silos?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, we can research it. I don't know that we need ore silos with the warehouses.
Okay.
Ore silos are like, they're like warehouses, except they can only hold ore. And, like, you can craft ones to hold specific types of ore, I guess.
All right. Oh, geez. Click on the turrets. Look at all those freaking branching turret.
Oh, well, I mean, Bob's.
Yeah.
This is just like...
I don't even remember. Was Bob's even this big?
Yeah, Angels doesn't add any of that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right.
It complicates the raw materials, whereas...
Bob complicates everything else.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, Bob complicates some of the raw materials too, but Angels just piles on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's gonna be it for tonight. We have accomplished. Oh wait! wait! I wanted to show you this thing.
Hold on, I'm lost. There we go. Okay.
I gotta remember how to do this.
Okay. Do we need electricity?
We're gonna play. I do, but not yet. No, not yet. I want to turn them on at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe, and I may have
Okay, so you got 100 in each. Okay.
the top. In theory, the top one is faster than the bottom one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I could see that definitely. Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous. And that's one of the things that you'll see me, like, if you look up here at these ones that I've set up as, like, long inserters.
Yeah.
The ones that are grabbing
okay,
off,
yeah.
like, the far belts. Notice how I have them reaching back, too, as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, so they're going to space backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently if you make them uneven, they go slower.
Okay.
Because they have
Makes
to
sense.
animate changing their arm length.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how much I had the same amount of stuff in, and this one's
Yeah.
like already
even
done,
half.
and this one's only half done. Not even half done.
Not even half. Yeah. Wow.
It's kind of ridiculous. And apparently it goes even faster too if
But why would you ever do this?
because it just empties things faster. That's why you would do that. It'd be an assembly machine where that one chest is.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And apparently, like, it actually goes even further. It goes even faster, like, if you have them reaching at, like, maximum reach distance.
Okay.
And doing that one move. And then, like, if you... We haven't done the research. That makes it different positions on the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you do them at, like, opposing corners or whatever for this, it goes faster then, too. It's really strange. I don't really understand why it works like that. But...
Probably because of, someone wasn't taking account into some, like, have you ever, like, played, like a video game where, like, they don't slow you down if you move diagonal?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably something similar to that. Because, like, because, they just have, like, one movement equation and they're not taking effect, So, like, yeah, like, if you don't, like, program your game correctly, like, moving left and right is one speed, moving up and down. But if you move diagonal, like, some games that aren't, like, they don't take that into account. Because, like, if your forward speed is, like, X, and then your left and right speed is X, and you tell it to move diagonal, you're technically moving faster if you don't slow your. I am probably getting that wrong again. Send your complaints to
Complaints at